Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it's lovely to see you today. In this video we're going to be talking about some mental health tips that witchcraft has taught me. So grab your cup of tea, let's get to it. So, as you can tell, we're in the new space. Yeah, it's really exciting. I hope you like the backdrop. If you have any suggestions or ideas, let me know. But yeah, the video of the decorating the garage space is going to be coming very soon. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. I really don't want anyone to miss that exciting video, because I've loved decorating this. I've got a lot out of it. Yeah, I just love having this space to come and chill out in when I need to get away from my mum. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get into it, shall we? So to witches in general, self-care is a sacred act. I've talked about this before on my blog, so I'll leave a link to that blog post down below. Self-care is a sacred act. It's looking after yourself. It's making sure that the temple that is your body is cared for, and using herbs, crystals, using tinctures and teas is all part of that. Self-care is something that is so important because it means that you feel better in yourself, you can do a better job, you can meditate, you can do things without worrying. All these things come together in this sacred self-care package of so many things, and it's different for everyone, and that's what I love about it. I love that what's self-care for one person is completely different to somebody else, but it's definitely something that is incredibly important to me. I do have chronic health issues, I have mental health issues. As you all know, every Monday I talk about these issues here on my channel. Usually witchcraft I talk about on a Friday, but I thought today I would talk a little bit more about how these things have crossed and how much just a few little things that I've added into my daily life have really helped my own mental health, and hopefully if you start bringing them into your life, they'll help yours as well. The first thing is ritual baths. Now, we've all had a bath. I should think at some point in our lives we've all had a bath. It's really nice to lie in the water. Not everybody likes them, but I've really found that once a week having a ritual bath has been so lovely for my health. It's really helped me in so many ways to just feel cleansed and clean spiritually, not only in my body but the whole package of me feeling relaxed and happy has been incredible. Ritual baths, you pick your ingredients for the bath very mindfully, so you don't just chuck a bath bomb in and get in, although I do always include a bath bomb. It's picking out the bath bomb depending on what colour you want to bring in. So red is for love spells, for example, or green for heart spells, so you can do things to do with self-confidence and self-care. Can be a green bath bomb. You can also add things like bath salts, you can add herbs to it, rose petals. I love adding rose petals to my bath. There's so many things, and I can definitely do a specific video about ritual baths. If you would like more information, just let me know down in the comments. The next thing is shadow work, and this is something that not all witches do, but I've started doing over the last few months, and this is basically a journal with prompts in that make you kind of think about the side of yourself that you tend to ignore or push away. So what happens if I'm jealous? Do I forgive easily? Am I somebody who holds on to a grudge for a long time? Am I somebody that is easily quick to a temper? All these things are incredibly important to look at and understand, so you can understand yourself better and understand why these things happen. Shadow work is incredibly complex and it can be triggering for some people with mental health conditions, but you can find therapists that specialise in this kind of thing if you feel like you might be triggered and you want to work with someone. That is definitely an option. But shadow work's helped me so much to just realise that I'm just human and I'm not this evil, horrible person for having these parts of myself that aren't quite as attractive or aren't quite as wonderful as, you know, the kindness and the compassionate side of myself. It's important to understand that we have to have those shadow elements of ourselves to be a full person. It doesn't make us evil, it doesn't make us wrong. that has helped my mental health so much. All those negative thoughts I can kind of push away because I understand myself a little bit more. Tarot spreads are another thing. Tarot spreads are an amazing thing because you can do, if you go on Pinterest or Google, you can easily find tarot spreads for anything, for any subject that you want to talk about. But I like using them to figure out what I need more of. So I'll do a tarot spread for self-care to find out, you know, do I need to do a little bit more self-kindness? Do I need to connect with my ancestors more? Do I need to, you know, and you start finding the things that is missing and lacking that you might not have noticed. Tarot spreads, amazing for that, just mwah, top tier. The next thing is getting into nature. I live in a house with a huge back garden now, and the back garden is beautiful. I've shown videos of it on TikTok and people are always like, wow, your back garden's beautiful. I'm so lucky, and not everybody is. But I think all of us have that chance to get into nature, whether it be a park in the city that we live in, or a forest just outside of our town, or our nice back garden. Connecting with nature, sitting with birds and bees and insects, sitting with trees and plants is really good for our health. It's actually a huge thing in Japan. I remember reading a study about how they have on prescription like forest bathing, and it's a whole thing over there in Japan and in the Asian countries, but over here not so much. But connecting into nature has been something that has really fueled my heart space so much. It's helped me in so many ways, just to relax, to get mindful, to be grounded, to be in the moment. It's been amazing, and I've really got so much out of that. Last of all, teas. I mentioned them earlier, but a cup of tea or coffee, but I have tea. A cup of tea can be incredible. You can add herbs, you can look into all the correspondences of the ingredients, or you can just grab a Yorkshire brew and make it up as normal. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but there's a really simple spell. And what you do is ground yourself, make a cup of tea, then place your hands over your cup and just think about what you want to bring in, whether it's more mindfulness, calming your thoughts down, getting rid of anxiety, anything like that you want to bring. Just kind of imagine that going into the cup of tea. And then with your spoon, you stir 3 times towards you while still thinking of that affirmation that you want to bring into your life. And then as you drink it, just really think about it, really calm down. Take that time to really enjoy that cup of tea. Trust me, it works every time. It's very simple, and it's kind of everyday magic that I really love bringing into my day. I love it. I do. I love it. It's been an incredible journey, and I've just really enjoyed learning more and growing by doing these little simple things. And all of these things are not too difficult to do. Also, with a bath ritual, you can do in the shower, and I think I've mentioned it before. If I have, I'll find out the video and link it down below, but a quick Google search will soon help you with that if you want to look into how to do it in the shower. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. I love bringing my witchcraft into every area of my life, and my mental health has really been helped by doing this. And I know not all of you believe in witchcraft, and not everybody understands witchcraft or wants to get involved, but these are all things that anybody can bring into their lives. You can take the witchcraft out of it and just be like, I can make more of a special bath. I can take more time to sit in the garden and have a nice cup of tea and not try and rush through the process. I can start a journal and talk about, you know, the other sides of me. I can do a Google search of shadow journal prompts and just start tomorrow. It's not things that you have to be a witch to do, but they're things from witchcraft that have really helped me, so I hope they will help you as well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to head down below and leave it a cheeky little like so I know that you enjoyed it and I can bring more to this channel in future. If you enjoyed this video and you do any of these things, if you're thinking of bringing any of it into your life, if you're surprised these are witchcraft, let me know all the things down in the comments, because I love talking to each and every one of you. And while you're there, why not hit that subscribe button and join the butterfly family? Get your wings, especially if you like my content and you like my face. I would love to have you part of the family, so don't forget, hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell, so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. I really hope that some of these tips will help you in your everyday life with your journey with your mental health. Let me know any of the things that you try out down in the comments. Don't forget to kick up your feet, have a cup of tea, and check out this playlist that I put together for you. I hope you all have a really, really wonderful week. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.